Hello guys, and welcome back to another cold episode. Yes, these were the easiest games of my life, and yes, this was the easiest rank up that I had. Now, I did only go from, like, Diamond 3 to 2, no, Diamond 2 to 1, that's what it was. So, it's not insane by any stretch of the imagination, but it was 4 games, all in a row, one right after the other, and it was very funny. And I'm going to show you. This was the deck that I used, but more specifically than the deck, I do have to show you the replays. I'm going to talk about the deck real quick, but the replays are more important here. So this is a deck I hurriedly threw together for... that's not true. I stole it. This version I stole. But I've been testing the Kashtira Zoodiac build a bit. And this is ultimately what I ended on. I say I stole it. I didn't really steal it. I did change a few things. But this is the list. Lots of hand traps. Lots of going second options. Very good going first and second. The extra deck is pretty self-explanatory, except for the fact that we're only running one Arise Heart and one Shingra. I kind of wish that there was... Realistically, I should probably be playing instead of, like, the second Tiger Mortar, or instead of the second... or the Vespinato or something like that. I feel like it'd be better to run something like a another 7, like a Big Eye or something along those lines, but not that big of a deal. But yeah, pretty self-explanatory here. It's Zoodiac Kashtira, a very simple deck. We're going to start off here with the Zoodiacs, 1 Rapier, 1 Bunny Blast, 1 Ram, and then 2 apiece of Whiptail and Thoroughblade, along with triple Tenki and triple Barrage. Yeah, just Zoodiac Turbo. Basically, every single card gets you into either a Trident or the Chalkanine into Utopic Draco line, so there's that. As for the Kashtiras, we're running 2 Fenrir, triple Unicorn, 1 Rise Heart, and then 1 apiece of Theosis, Wraith Soth, as well as the Birth, and that's it. That's it. That's the whole Kashtira package. The rest of the cards are just non-engine. Double Droll, 1 Nibiru, triple Maxi, triple Ash Blossom, double Shifter, double Pot of Desires, 2 Called Bys, and triple Imperm. Lots of hand traps, lots of interactions. Yep, that's it. As for the extra deck, we're playing the 1 Utopic Draco, Utopic Future and Utopic Draco Future. We're running 2 Tiger Mortar, 2 Trident, 1 Borbo, 1 Hammer Kong, and triple Chalkanine, as well as 1 Vespinato, 1 Shingra, 1 Arise Heart, and 1 Zeus. That's it for the deck. Let's hop into the replays and show you what this deck did. Now, I say that this was the easiest rank up of my life, because honestly, I didn't really do anything. You're going to watch these games and you're going to go, wait, you didn't do anything. And you're absolutely correct. I didn't. Nothing happened. My opponents just kind of fell on their own sword. So, very funny. We're going to activate the Droll here in order to stop the searching effects. And then we're going to go for the Ash on the Branded Fusion. Of course, they have the Called By, because why would they not have the Called By? We have Nibiru. Maybe we can do something here. Let's see what we can do. We did draw 3 hand traps, which is quite insane. Also, we're playing 1 Nibiru. Keep that in mind. We're playing 1 Nibiru, and all 4 of these games were played one right after the other. So, you know, there's that. Anyway, they go for the Lubellion here. Lubellion pitch Nibiru of their own. They're also going to then fuse by chaining the Granganol, or the other guy. Out comes Granganol. They're going to send the Titaniclad. Obviously, I'm going to go for the Nibiru. They're also playing Sprind. I found it really difficult to fit Sprind into my deck. So the fact that they're even playing it means that they're cutting things like maybe the new Albion card, or what have you. So, very interesting, but that does mean that they get to, that they're going to actually banish the Mirror Jade here, which now means I don't actually want to see a Kashtira card, even though I have Birth. So, yeah, there's that. Nibiru is now on my field. Nibiru, the reason we're only running 1 is because it doesn't really synergize well with the Kashtira stuff, so there's that. Anyway, they summon out Quiritis off of the Granganol in the grave, which is kind of interesting, but, sure, there's that. Anyway, during the end phase, they have they have Titaniclad, Albion, and Sprind. So there's that. They're going to go with the Granganol, special summon out the Albaz, and then they're going to activate the Blazing Cartesia, adding it back to hand, and then they're going to activate the Albion here, setting the Branded and High Spirits. Now, here's where something interesting happens. Remember, Droll was activated this turn. So why do we set the Branded and High Spirits? Well, because we wanted to add it to the hand so that we could activate the effect in order to actually get something there, because we also wanted to add the Albaz to our hand, which could then have sent an additional card and potentially gone for more. I don't know why. It also could have just been a misclick. But there you go. Cool. Don't know what my opponent was doing, but good game. Alright, and here we are going first. Okay, it's not the greatest of hands. And out comes Maxi. Well, I'm going to activate Shifter, because why not, you know? Might as well do something here. Alright, we're going to activate the Tenki here. We're going to grab up the Rat Pier. And I know what you're saying. Why grab the Rat Pier? Well, yeah, we're under Shifter, but I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to give them a single draw. I have Nibiru, they're under Shifter, and it's Unicorn. Yeah, it turns out I was incorrect, and I should have done something. It's not that big of a deal, though, right? Anyway, Theosis, grab up the Fenrir. Fenrir effect is going to activate. They're going to grab up the Rise Heart. Sure. Rise Heart is going to special summon itself. Huh? Why did we... With the... And the... I don't know why we're normal summoning a Raisin here, but, alas, we are. Anyway, out comes the reveal of Xiaolong. Xiaolong activate its effect. It's going to also chain its own effect, revealing the Kurikara Divicarnate in their hand, and I'm going to go, cool, here's a Nibiru, and then they concede. Huh? Okay. Alright, game number 3, going second. Maxi, Droll, and Lockbird, feeling pretty good. I'm going to start off with the Maxi. Of course it gets ashed. Why would it not get ashed? I still have Droll. I'm feeling okay. And then they reveal that they're on Labyrinth, and I go, oh, this Droll's not going to do anything. And activate the Coup Clock, grab up Welcome Labyrinth, grab up the Dogmatic Punishment, which is an odd choice, but okay. And then reset and pass. Yeah, okay. I grabbed Theosis, which is actually pretty good. But we're going to start out here with the Tenki. We're going to grab up the Rat Pier. We're going to special summon out Unicorn here, activate the effect, grab up Birth. Maybe we can do something here. Zeus is still very strong against this board. We're going to go for the Unicorn here, special summon out the Fenrir, and of course, out comes Dogmatic Punishment, to the which they will also chain the Lady in order to set a card. And they decided to set Destructive Daruma Karma Cannon. Keep that in mind, by the way. Anyway, they send, of course, the Entis. I end up banishing a second Entis. There's not really a good target for a Labyrinth deck, right? They had triple Chaos Angel. They had the 2 of the Muckracker, so it's not really that big of a deal. They're going to draw a card. They're also going to pop a card from my hand, and you'll never guess what they take. Yeah, it's Droll. Turns out that was, like, also the worst one for them. Anyway, we're going to go for the Birth. We're going to special summon back the Fenrir. Fenrir effect is going to activate. We're going to grab up the Rise Heart because I don't really have another target, so might as well grab the Rise Heart here. And then we're going to go for the Rat Pier. We're going to send to the grave the Ram, and then go into Chalkanine. That's Nibiru number 3, chat! Are you keeping up? Yeah, that's the 3rd Nibiru. Now, it wasn't for me this time, but that is very, very funny. That's 3 for 3. And that is a large token. I don't know why they decided to just entirely get rid of their whole board, but they did. I don't know. Nibiru feels not like a good option there. They also can't activate this because they summoned it off of Lovely, and now they don't have a Fiend. So, and I feel like they realize that and just concede. To be fair, they did have a way of getting rid of my token at the very least. So, yeah. Okay. And of course, going second, once again, and there's Nibiru. That's 4 for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 for 4. Incredible. My opponent is going to be on more Kashtira. There is so much Kashtira. Who is playing Kashtira right now? Me. I don't know why I'm asking that. Anyway, Fenris is going to grab up the Scareclaw Kashtira. Then they're going to exit into Galaxy Tomahawk. And I go, so I could, in theory, I could Nibiru after the tokens. I don't think that's a good idea. Here's why. That's a lot of tokens and a lot of value, right? That's like what? Like 10,000 attack and 3,000 defense? I just can't deal with that. That's not... No. I have a dead Fenrir in hand if I Nibiru. So I actually decided to imperm this. And I'm like, yeah, I'll imperm. Maybe they'll have something else that they can summon and do here off of this scare cache. And they activate it, you know, banishing the Fenrir, pretty standard. And then out comes this guy, and I'm like, oh, cool. That was summon number 5. Here's summon number 6. I get to Nibiru this and put the token in attack position with 0 attack. Cool, this game's over. I have Tenki, I have Called By, I'm feeling pretty good, and I draw Barrage for turn because I'm just better. They're going to Ash that, I'm like, that's totally fine. Do you want to know why? The only card I care about is something like Maxi or Nibiru. I guess Nibiru could cause issues, because in order to get enough attack points here, I need to go and summon, like, a lot of times we got to go through the whole Choconine line to go into the Utopic Draco, so there's that. And my opponent just concedes there. Nibiru, ladies and gentlemen, yeah. Alright, and here you can see all 4 of those games right in a row. There they are. Apparently I underestimate Nibiru. Again, I'm only playing the one, but it literally won me 3 games. Technically 4, which is very funny. Now, to be fair, it doesn't have great synergy with the Kashtira stuff, which is why I wanted to only play the one. I was like, it's a good target to, you know, get off of the Maxi, to basically, you know, hey, if my opponent's doing something that's going to, like, you know, end my board or something like that, or like try and deck me out or what have you, I get Nibiru, and I have that insurance, basically. I also have, you know, multiple hand traps and stuff like that to more easily deal with that, and so, you know, it makes sense to play it at 1. But, man, I should probably be playing this at 3. Nibiru is apparently really good. Or maybe I just got really lucky. All of my opponents just basically had heart attacks, I guess, and just decided to die. It's very funny. I'm definitely going to be playing more of this deck, just in general, just because it felt like those 4 games that I ended up playing weren't really much. But I did just kind of want to show you because this was hilarious. And, yeah, so there you go. Zoodiac, am I right? I don't really have anything else to say. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you guys did indeed enjoy. If you did, a like is very much appreciated. And if you want to check out more content like this, as well as more Yu-Gi-Oh!, then just be sure to subscribe. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. And remember to always stay frosty. Bye-bye. Shout out to the Frost Guard, my members. Thank you guys so much for the support, and I hope you enjoy the content.